Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra July 31, 2022. With today's new moon, it can be a time for great ideas and new directions. This new moon boosts your intuition, particularly regarding your friendships, networks, social life, and happiness goals. New beginnings are on the horizon, and you feel encouraged, inspired, and hopeful. There can be a fresh start with a friendship or special project. New goals, dreams, and plans to look forward to and enjoy can emerge in the week ahead. You see your contributions or position with others in a new light. Today's Mercury-Uranus square can put the pressure on, particularly on a mental level. Nervous energy can run high with this influence. The desire can be to break away from conventional methods, but doing so abruptly can stir up unnecessary tension. Keep in mind that, with this transit, restlessness can lead to words or moves you want to take back. There might be ways to go your own way that cause less of a stir. Try not to think too far ahead, aim for one step at a time if you're overwhelmed by choices. More chaotic energy is afoot for you to face today. While you're able to often provide a level head for others, being supportive, you also often struggle with overthinking and internal anxiety, especially when you are hit by sudden, shocking news. This is likely to be the energy afoot today, so beware. As mental Mercury dashes through your solar 11th house of friendships and communities, he'll feel the crack of lightning from electric Uranus burning him to a crisp. Uranus is orbiting in your solar 8th house of intimacy and shared assets, which means bad news in your personal life could be leaked out by one of your friends. Try to hold yourself upon steady ground. New connections are bound to trickle in as the new moon in Leo begins a new cycle of community and networking. Expect to find a loyal support system that will be there for you as you conquer your professional dreams. Part of this might be taking a step back from working relationships that no longer serve you, since Jupiter will also station retrograde in Aries today. With these two cycles unfolding at the same time, you may find that when one door closes, another door will open in your professional network. What an extraordinary day for you! The dynamic atmosphere in the air will help you to fix new personal goals. The positive feedback you will get from the people around you could inspire you to make some life-changing financial decisions for the good of you and your family. Don't hesitate to share the day's positive attitude with them. You are enjoying harmonious relations with family and friends. Take time for shared activities. They will give you great pleasure. Occasions like this let you see what kind of person you are and the role you play amongst family and friends. What could be better than to find yourself in the company of others? If you've got a sweetie, it's going to get intense. If you're looking, now's the time to make a move. Everything romantic heats up a few degrees today. Don't let how you're feeling pass you by. Instead, voice your romantic wishes and tell others what you're willing to give and what is expected in return. Go out and make yourself noticed. Be courageous. Find the person who is right for you and discover how you might begin to share wonderful times with another. Profoundly emotional discussions with your romantic partner could move you to tears. If there have been difficulties in your relationship, you've overcome them all and have probably reached a new understanding. Any romantic relationship or friendship started or moved forward at this time shows promise of growing into a strong and lasting one. Your basic inclination will be to exert an iron control over your feelings, but don't be afraid to show them. In situations like this, it's okay. Today, you are going to be able to make a situation more concrete and have more weight in your professional life. Don't hesitate to roll up your sleeves, but avoid being sloppy. You need to take responsibility for your decisions and get involved with those you collaborate with a little more. In your affective life, you will discover the qualities of someone close to you who had left you rather indifferent up to the present. You may even envisage forming a couple with them. It's nice to uncover the hidden treasures of those close to you. At the same time that Mars will be doing all that he can to fuel a passion for adventure before leaving an adventurous part of your chart in 3 weeks, including declaring war on roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined, Even the professional gods are urging you to embrace this. Knowing that when Mars returns to your career sector in 21 days, he will stay here for the rest of the year, not leaving until March 2023, the more you can come up for air now the better. At the same time that Mars moves into his final 3 weeks in an adventurous part of your chart, the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos is also drawing closer to Pluto, the planet of change and revolution in your romantic sector. With the planets of war and revolution already egging each other on, expect a mix of romance, passion, and adventure to build over the coming weeks, and with it your confidence. Our eyes in the sky. Power struggles and jealousy are the unfortunate themes of the day as the moon opposes the depths of dark, murky Pluto before heading void of course later in the day. Other intense feelings could enter the picture as well, but whatever you're feeling will be strong and undeniably deep. There is seldom any gray area during this powerful lunar aspect. Emotional connections are tested now. People you can usually rely on might let you down, perhaps not intentionally, but everything feels a bit personal under this suspicious, self-doubting energy. Also watch out for anyone trying to play on your emotions or play up their own drama to get a reaction out of you. It's easy to get sucked into other people's pity parties now and let yourself get manipulated by a good sob story. Your judgment is fairly poor too, so making irrational decisions is likely. If you can't control your irrationality regarding a certain situation, this isn't a good time to get involved. Before noon, the Leo new moon prompts us to set intentions for embracing confidence and focusing our willpower. At this time, we visualize the world through the eyes of our inner child. Imagine that there are no obstacles to achieving your desires. No fears keeping you from sharing your creative gifts with the world. During this moon, we align with our heart center. From this place, we can commit to bringing our unique, authentic selves to all our engagements. Helpfully, the moon also trines Jupiter in Aries, allowing us to capitalize on good fortune. Luck is on our side now, encouraging us to seize opportunities for career expansion, leadership, and spiritual alignment. An opportunity to let go of old wounds and insecurities could manifest this afternoon when Lady Luna shares supportive energy with transformative Pluto. These vibes also present the perfect opportunity to step into your personal power, especially if you've been feeling undervalued recently. This evening, the conflict that emerged between the Sun, Mercury, and Saturn intensifies, and you might feel as though your voice is being restricted. If you've been neglecting your responsibilities lately, it could come back to haunt you tonight as well. In the afternoon, Jupiter, which is receiving a lucky trine from the new moon, stations retrograde. It will travel backward until November 23rd, re-entering Pisces as it does so. Jupiter retrograde is not a negative influence. It simply checks the growth and expansion of enterprises that risk ballooning out of control. It may appear that we've lost our luck, but by taking the long view, we recognize that too much of a good thing can land us in trouble. False starts or botched deals are simply clearing away opportunities that are ill-suited for us in the first place. The space created allows something better to arise in its place.